Alright guys, we are back on Tower Defense Simulator, and today's video is going to be a little bit different from my other ones. You know, with the new Kingpin Tower and all of that, I think it's possible to do the strat. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, but we're going to be running a loadout with only spawner troops. That means no accelerator, no juggernaut, no hacker, even though it kind of spawns in troops with this ability, whatever. So I'm talking stuff like the Kingpin, of course, Crook Boss, because you know it has his goons and all that. We got the military base, the mercenary base, and then for the last one we can throw in the elf camp. Now if you haven't noticed already, this challenge is kind of going to be relying on my skill tree. This is what it's looking like right now. I know it should be higher, but we got this maxed out. I spent all my coins on this, that's why I have literally nothing, and then I got this up as high as possible as I could, so it's not fully maxed out, but I think we should be able to do this challenge anyways. I don't even know if I'll level the skill tree up in the most optimal way. If you guys want to let me know what's the best way to level up the skill tree, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we got our loadout. Let's hop into some Fallen. All right, so guys, the plan is, right, we start off with Fallen, right, just to test out if this is even possible. Then if we beat Fallen, we're gonna go ahead and try out Frost, and hopefully we can beat that. I really do think this is possible. We're gonna try it out on U-turn. Actually, yeah, I think U-turn is gonna be a great map because, you know, the lanes and stuff wrap around over and over. So first things first, which unit am I gonna have defend? I think I'm gonna put down Elf Camp. Elf Camp is really cool, however it kind of suffers because of its placement limit. Imagine if you could place down like 5 of them. This would be meta instantly. Yeah, as you see, these elves die, but another elves are coming, so the lanes are actually kind of helping because they're wrapping around. Let's go ahead and upgrade these to level 1, and yeah, pretty easy defense. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place some military bases down. I mean, yeah, this is just easy defense. Elf Camp and military base is just gonna clear up these waves. I could probably just rely off of them until, like, I don't know, wave 22 when some flying enemies come in. Upgrade our elf camps to level 2, and this is our first boss right here. This boss is not doing anything. It's already like almost at half HP and it hasn't even gotten to this area yet. Wait, this is actually pretty good defense. I think I just found the new meta. Wave 13, and it's very easy to defend. I think I'm gonna upgrade my elf camps next, but I don't even know if I need to. Maybe I could place down a Kingpin or something because all of these are just taking care of everything. Now let's upgrade our spawners. We got our first major boss right here, the Fallen Giant, and I don't think this stands any chance. Yeah, it has to get all the way over here and it's already at half HP. I actually think I just found the new meta. Military base and elf camp is a broken combo. It is gonna suck later on though because we don't have any commander, no DJ, no type of support. Well, I guess we have the mercenary base to buff our damage, but that's pretty much it. Alright, wave 20. I'm not gonna place any type of kingpins or cook bosses down. I'm actually gonna max out my elf count, and I'm gonna max this one out too. Now I don't know if this is the best way I should be doing this. I don't know if there's gonna be some like incoming boss that's just gonna wreck all of this, but so far we're looking pretty good. Alright, perfect. We just maxed out our elf camp, and now let's get our kingpin ready. Alright, we just placed it, and yep, we got all of these fallen air units coming up. Let's go ahead and get flying detection on this, and yeah, honestly I didn't even need to do that because we got these snowballer elves just shooting at them. We're gonna set these right to the money runners, and then we're gonna get another one down, right, and then we're gonna set these to the money runners also. Get a third kingpin down. Let's set them to the money runner. Okay, here we go. Now here's the real challenge. Well, I don't know, is it a challenge? We're just kind of destroying it. Yeah, that was not a real challenge. They're already all dead. We're gonna upgrade all of these kingpins to level 4, and then we're gonna start getting some crook bosses down. Alright, level 4 on all of these. Now we're gonna start placing some crook. Alright, let's get some crook bosses down so we can get some more troops on the area. And yeah, this is pretty much light work. Let's get a mercenary base down. I'm gonna place it close to my troops so I can get that damage buff. I don't want to place it up here though, because then all the troops might just spawn and just instantly die. We want to place it down here so they have more time to walk. And then we're gonna change one to medic, and then we're gonna change the rest of them to let's keep them at the rifleman. Alright, we're gonna upgrade our kingpin some more. And we're also gonna change it off of the money runners. We're gonna get some bouncers down. Alright, wave 33. There's a whole lot of stuff just coming out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I actually knew this was not standing a chance. We have way too many troops, and we have all of these have flying detection. There was no way they were gonna survive. Let's upgrade our kingpin some more. We can get more DPS. Well, they're actually getting closer throughout, but it doesn't matter. We still just have too much DPS. Okay, 100,000 HP, and the wave is immediately skipping. I do not remember this boss in the game. Wait, this is kind of getting a little bit intense, just a little bit. All right, let's get some of our mercenary troops back here. This boss is pretty much dead, but we got, bro, why are there so many troops up here? All of us are starting to stack up a little bit, especially these dudes. Bro, there's too many. Hold on, let me pause it. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bro, there's 10 of them right there. And then we got an entire fallen guard right here. I think we should be able to beat this. It shouldn't be too hard, right? Oh yeah, maybe I was overreacting. This is not that hard. Let's get some more mercenary bases in the back so we can have those passive troops coming in. We're also gonna change one of these to medic, and then change another one to medic, and then I guess I'll do some riot guards with those some grenadiers in too. And then let's finish up leveling up all our military bases. And boom, I think that's every single upgrade that we can do. Look at all of these troops on the ground. They all got shields on them because of the medic ability on the mercenary. So none of them are going to be dying easily. And yeah, it's just going to work out perfectly. And I didn't even switch these to the sniper. Let me get some of these on sniper or contractor. And finally, the Fallen King. We're not really doing all that much damage. Maybe because there's a bunch of troops here. Okay, there we go. Here comes the damage. And just like that, we beat the Fallen King. Honestly, I thought it would be harder, especially with the challenge like this with just all spawners. But I guess Kingpin is just that good of a tower to make this possible. So yeah, on to Frost. Alright guys, so we kind of failed Frost with this loadout. And was it because I really wasn't paying attention and my micro defense was trash? No, it wasn't because of that. It was because of Elf Camp. Yeah, I blame it on Elf Camp. If it didn't have a placement limit of only 2, I would have won that easily. So I was thinking, I need more DPS. So what other spawn unit can I use so I can get more DPS? My first thought was Commander, because technically, you know, it does have a tank ability. Even though they're not the best, you still get that Call of Arms, which would be nice. Then I thought about Hacker. Technically, it's a spawner unit because of its ability. You can like spawn in like, but no, that's kind of cheese. And then I remembered I have Necromancer. I've only really used this tower like 2 times ever, but the skeleton should do enough damage to it, especially since I have the trait that gives them more HP. So I feel like we should be able to do this. Only one way to find out though. Let's get into Frost. All right guys, we are in. This is the map we're going to be using. It's not too difficult. So first things first, we don't have Elf Camp anymore to rely on, so we're going to have to use our military base. Alright, early waves, you know, early waves are pretty simple. I'm pretty sure we can just take our military bases, upgrade them to like tank, and then we can start focusing on our other stuff. When I was doing Fallen earlier, I did use my Kingpin first, which I think is going to be a mistake if I was to do that here, because then I won't be able to take out the hidden, since, you know, Kingpin doesn't have hidden detection. And that will add up, because if we can't take out the hiddens, that will mean that our military bases won't be able to take out the lead enemies, because we're not going to have access to lead damage for a very long time. Our only source is really our military bases, which is why we got to upgrade them. Got the first boss right here, the snow minion. This is literally just gonna die. There's no chance of making it over here. Alright, we got all our military bases to level 3, which is pretty good because wave 12 is going to be the hidden wave, and all of these units are here. They have hidden detection, which honestly, like, that's really good. The fact that I get hidden detection with the guns at the same time, I don't know, it just makes it really good. And as you see, all this damage that we're doing just from the military bases alone, these are going to carry us for a very long time. Now, I want to place a Kingpin, but the reason why I can't, I got to keep upgrading my military bases, is if I, you know, upgrade my Kingpin up too high, we're not going to have any lead detection, you know, and our only real type of lead damage that we have right now is from our military bases. So we gotta level these up. When I do challenges like this, I have to get creative with it. We got the Frost Hunter boss right here, which we got a bunch of tanks, so this isn't going anywhere. Wait, never mind. He just threw a spear and took out the tank. We might be cooked. Okay, we barely survived. He had 3 HP. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Alright, we finally maxed out our military bases. Now we gotta start getting Kirk bosses now. I want to place them up here. I don't know if this is the best placement or not, but we need to get hidden detection on these Kirk bosses because these hiddens are gonna start stacking up, and it's gonna be pretty difficult for our tanks to be able to hit the lead enemies. We got a boss right here. I feel like we should be able to take this out easily. Yeah, all our tanks is just basically just cutting it down. We're gonna get 4 level 2 Kirk bosses down. And then now, I just still feel like we're still lacking on the lead detection. So we're gonna have to upgrade one of our military bases to the max level. We got our flying enemies right here, but we got our Kirk bosses, which is gonna take it out easily. Alright, boom, we got a maxed out military base, which we should be good for wave 24 now. Now with all of that out of the way, we can finally place down a kingpin. We're gonna set these to the money runners. Actually, just one more level for the Kirk bosses, just one more. Alright, now this is what I was preparing for. Wave 24, we got the lead boss, 8,000 HP. Alright, seems like we're doing pretty good damage to it. Nice. As you see, these troops are doing absolutely no damage to it at all. We're just relying off of our military bases, which is what I was planning for this entire match pretty much. And nice, we took out that wave. Upgrade our kingpin some more and put them right back on the money runners. Alright, 3 kingpins down. I don't know if I should change it to the money runner or not. Let's just keep it safe and switch it to the bouncers. I'm not trying to die or anything. Yeah, it looks like the bouncers was a good choice since we can get them low. So far, so good. Hopefully we don't just end up dying in one of the later waves. Let's set these all to the bouncers. Yeah, I'm gonna set these to the bouncers also. Now from here, I'm gonna upgrade the rest of my Crook bosses to level 3. And also, I can still place one more Crook boss. I don't know if I'm gonna place it yet. I might just hold off on that. 100% defense, and it has a blessing tag on it. Let's get down another Crook boss. This placement, I don't know if that's really good or not, but we're gonna deal with it. Alright, now I think our goal is to just keep maxing out our kingpins. I don't know if I should place a necromancer down yet. It seems kind of too early for it. But I don't know, maybe we would benefit from it. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't know enough about the tower. Somebody in the comments could tell me how I can use necromancer more efficiently. Wave 32, I believe it's just the frost. Yeah, the frost mage. We definitely gotta max out one of our kingpins because on the max level you get lead detection, and we're kind of struggling with the lead enemies. Alright, boom, we got one maxed out, and now we have access to the contract, which I think I'm gonna hold off. Actually, no, let's change it to it. Alright, not too bad, but wave 35 is coming up, and that's probably gonna give us the most challenge other than the final wave. Oh no, it's getting close. It's getting really close. 7,000 HP, 6,000. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close. Okay, let's restart that wave because I'm not doing that all over again. What did we really do wrong there? I don't think I necessarily like made a mistake. Did I just not have enough? I don't know. Was that just RNG? All right, let's just keep all of these on the lackeys, and then I guess we can have these on the contractors. Oh yeah, bro, I'm being stupid. I could have used the airstrikes ability. I think that would have saved me. Whatever, man, it's already too late. Okay, where are our military bases? They're just not spawning in at all. Yeah, I think we lost. There's no way we're winning this. Yeah, we... For some reason, when you use a revive ticket, it doesn't spawn in all of your units. So I basically just wasted a revive ticket. I'll cut back when I get back to wave 34. Alright guys, we're back on wave 34, and I don't know if I did this wrong. I don't know if I did this right, but we're about to see. Okay, I guess we did a lot better there. I don't know if I died to RNG last time or what. Here we go. Frost hero, and then go ahead and get the grave digger or whatever. Or that's not the grave. The frost necromancer. Whatever, man. I really do hope we don't die to this. Because again, like we just found out, if we die, we have to start all over. We can't just use a revive ticket because we don't get our troops back. Oh, come on, bro. Please, please. Please, 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 please. No, 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 please. Ah! We're back again on wave 34 for like, I don't even know how many times at this point. Alright, let's hope for the best. If everything goes bad, I might just use a nuke. Okay, this is... I don't even know if this is considered good damage or not. Please, don't spawn nothing else. And finally, bro, that took way too long. Let's get a mercenary base down so we can get some more damage in. Alright, we got all these abilities going. Alright, let's get a medic on our mercenary base. Let's get another medic here. Max this out so we can get the most amount of damage possible given with the mercenary base. Alright, cool. Now I think it's time we start getting necromancer. Start maxing this out. Please don't tell me I die here. Please don't tell me I die here. Please do not tell me I die here. Please, bro. Please. I've had enough. I've had enough of this challenge. This challenge is ridiculous. Who came up with this challenge? You know what? I think I'm done. This is my first time ever using this, by the way. I've never used this before. Okay. But that was easy. That's dead, and then this should be dead too. Oh my god, we're finally on the last wave. Let's max out this mercenary base. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to even beat this. We don't have all our stuff maxed out, which is not good. It's gonna be rough. Okay, the boss. Oh my god, I'm messing up. I'm clicking the wrong. I'm just clicking stuff. Alright, I think everything's maxed out other than the military bases. Max both of these out. We're not doing enough damage. This is not enough damage. We keep getting frozen. Necromancer abilities. Just throw out everything. This has to be one of the worst video ideas I've ever done. Please. Yes. No, he's spawning in stuff. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. And he's healing. Bro, come on. You have like no HP. Give it a rest. Yes. Yes. Finally. It's been way too long doing this stupid challenge. I'm never doing it again. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure to give me video suggestions in the comments. I'm gonna try and do them. Because waiting 22 days so I can upload a new video on some tower is not gonna work. I need video ideas. Just give me some stuff and I'll do it.
MCX on the track.
It's time to move when I'm around peon and peasants, I get irritated. You couldn't get this.